Good morning, Rye Guy here. I'm back, baby. If you were watching my channel there, you just seen I did my 500 subscriber special. I want to thank everybody personally for that. It really means a lot to me that you guys come and spend some of your time to watch my videos, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of that, so I do appreciate it. It's December what today? 13th, 12th, 13th, I think. Anyway, it's about 1 degree. It's going to go up to about 6 degrees for your daily weather forecast. Anyway, we're here on the safety-minded ATV rally. We're here with Kevin ahead of me, a couple other buddies. We got Nick behind me too. Anyway, Kevin runs a YouTube channel as well. If you want to check out his stuff, it's YouTube user Nova Scotia ATV, so search him up. And it's going to be a great looking day. As you can see, we're heading straight into the sunlight and I can't see a thing. So anyway, we'll see you guys out in the trail. That's all brand new development there. I haven't seen these trails in a while, but I know that's new. Looks like they've been doing quite a bit of development out this way as far as, quarry goes. We're out in, I forgot if I mentioned where we were. We're out in Tantallon right now, Upper Tantallon. Trail system out this way. It's a lot of logging roads. A lot of road running today, but I'll try to get into more of the interesting stuff. As you know, I don't like recording road running. If you're into that, you might as well not knock a NASCAR, because I do watch it. But to me, I'd much rather watch an off-road race, motocross race, the Lucas Oil series. That kind of stuff is what I like to watch. Just because it's more interesting, there's more action going on, in my opinion. But the NASCAR guys, to each your own, man. I actually go and watch some of the local races for stock cars down at the Scotia Speed World, right out by the airport, Stanley International Airport. That's always fun to watch. I'd much rather do that live in person than to watch it on TV. So I think that'd be more interesting for me. All of a sudden, this thick haze of a fog rolls in. All these trails are practically brand new, and the material, like, this is a lot of silty sand type material that the roads are made out of. And for some reason, I think we're going to get a really warm winter, warm and wet winter. So they're calling for. Anyway. You're traveling down these roads and it's like somebody hitting the brakes because the roads are squishy. Now, I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but I'm shooting in 1080p, 60 frames per second rather than the regular 30. I know it's going to be harder on the camera battery, so I'm just trying to say, do some conservation on that way, but let me know what you guys think if it turns out a little bit better, because YouTube now supports 60 frame per second uploads. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a higher quality video for you guys, so let me know if it makes a difference on your end. And this is the flood conditions. This is why a lot of the trails are closed. That's friggin' Whitewater Rapids right there. Jeez. There is a lot of brand new ATVs out in this run today. There's already like 2 or 3 brand new Can-Ams. I've seen a brand new Grizzly, the brand new Arctic Cat. So there's, I guess we're all having a good Christmas this year. Either that or the gifts are going to be kind of widespread, because it's a little bit hard on the pocketbook to go out and buy an ATV this time of year, especially with Christmas coming up. But I think it's great to see more sales of ATVs in Nova Scotia. It promotes the economy in Nova Scotia, and it promotes ATVing in Nova Scotia. And the way that the infrastructure is right now, it's not structured well. If you look at our neighboring province, New Brunswick, they have lots of money that goes into the infrastructure each year. We have to pay, I think, $50 registration for the ATVs each year, and part of that goes to APANS, which is the ATV Association of Nova Scotia, and it's supposed to go towards trail development. And I haven't seen, over the past 10 years, a lot of trail development. maybe in other parts of the province, but definitely not in the core part of the province where a lot of the ATVers are. So I think we should really start to concentrate on that. Oh, I wanted to go up on that. I seen that in the last second. Playing in the sand. There I go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little trail test of a 2014 Can-Am Outlander 1000. This is a monster of a bike. It's this is Nick's here, and it is a beautiful bike. I mean, and he's right, because when I sat on it, it's very, very squishy, and I think the front end needs to be brought up a little bit, so I'm not going to take that into consideration. But I will say this about Can-Am: they do have very high quality to their builds. I mean, you look at the plastics. The plastics has an automotive style paint on it, but it's very, very stiff. Stiff but flexible in terms of it's a thicker plastic, so it's more durable, but it's made flexible to the point where it won't just go ahead and break. I'm sure if you roll it hard enough you will, but we're gonna try to not do that. Again, with the newer Polarises, oh my god, did I just call this a Polaris? The newer Can-Ams, he had a Polaris before. It's got the tri-mode power steering, so it's adjustable on the fly with this button right here, the reverse override, and I think that also changes your DPS mode, medium, and you can change your clock here too, unless they changed it to that center button. So yeah, that's it. Clock, trip meter. You only got about 100 kilometers on it. For being a big V-twin like this, the power delivery is very smooth. Thumb throttle is a little bit stiff right now. I don't know if they actually get any more relaxed the more you're driving it, but it does feel very nice in terms of a power ratio or power curve throughout the throughout the throttle range. It's not jumpy. I found the Brute Force 650s and the 750s, especially when I drove one of those just for a little bit, to be very jumpy. And I don't know if that's to do with the throttle delivery to the fuel injectors, or if it's got to do with the transmission that they put in the bikes. But everything seems to be really smooth with these ATVs, and a very nice bike to ride. So. And this is the XT, if I'm not mistaken. It's got came with the winch on it, came with this nice handguard system here, and it really blocks the wind too, which is nice. Even these little, you know, the handguards that they have on them, the stock handguards, you can wear a thinner pair of gloves in the winter time because it blocks a lot of the wind going up your sleeves and down your gloves. Very responsive. This the power steering set up to a medium right now. I think if I were to do any long distance high speed running, you definitely want to put that at a low response. You don't want it too loose on these trails. I mean, and that's another thing that I said this about Bruce's XMR 650 as well. When you're on the trail, the way that they have the fenders cut are slope forward and cut straight, so you know exactly where your tires are, your tire placement on your ATV is, which is really nice to have. It really doesn't feel like it's a longer overall bike compared to mine. The nose on these bikes seems a little bit longer than what mine would be, but that may be just the fender placement. I'd have to look up the specifications. Handles rocks real well. I'm purposely running over some of these rocks. And again, with the power steering, you know, you're not getting too much feedback, so that's really nice to have. I'd really like to get this in some woods to see what it's like going through the tighter woods. Because you know, I mean, it's a Can-Am, it's got a 1000 motor in it. It's definitely got way more power than you'll ever use. Okay, so we got in a little bit of a tighter spot here. Just going through this mud, I'm noticing, again, good splash protection. I think if you would offset the rims a little bit and put some aftermarket stuff on, you'd be a little bit more dirtier at the end of the day. But so far I haven't really gotten splashed with anything, just kind of going through some muddy areas. Engine braking. Engine braking is very responsive. Not touching the brake, not touching the throttle, just kind of coasting down the hill, still in two-wheel drive. Yeah, that's nice. Although, you know, I said it earlier on in the little bit of a review that I'm doing, I don't particularly like the single lever braking. I've always had front and rear brake systems on my ATVs, dirt bikes, all the fun stuff. So, you know, riding a Can-Am, riding a Polaris, you have this, and I'm sure I'd get used to it. I know I would get used to it. But it's just something that, you know, it just feels weird to me right now. Pop her into low here. No sense in hurting the belt. And it's so easy to smoke a belt with a 1000. You get that low belt whine. Power delivery is very smooth, even in low range, which is really nice. You can just kind of creep if you want. You can burp the throttle. So. And again, the fenders are cut nice. Oh, geez. The flood conditions here. So that little clunk, I think every Can-Am has it. That right there, that little clunk. Yes, sir. What's Kevin doing? Green nuts hanging there. We're going to pop her into four-wheel drive here. Very easy. Single lever brake, wow. Single switch here on the right-hand side handlebars. Good ground clearance, haven't hit anything. Of course, again, you want to be cautious to put your tires on the tallest rocks that you see so that you're not bashing the bottom of your bike. A little bit of a scrape there, that was on the floorboard. Again, good splash protection. And again, going through the rough stuff, very easy on the handlebars. Power steering makes a huge difference. Never thought I'd like it. When it first came out in the Grizzly 700s, it was like, well, that's an old man's bike, but really, man, I'd use the power steering more as an anti-kickback than anything else. Oh, jeez, man. This thing's got some balls. Yes, sir. Well, there's your quick review on the 2014 Can-Am Outlander 1000. Really, really good, man. Yeah. Really impressive.
Yeah, I like your bike.
Did you have her in low going through that stuff?
No. I didn't really need it.
No, with the transmissions on those Yamahas, the way that they're set up, they got 2 clutches.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it didn't feel like it needed it.
No.
Like I just slip once. That thing's like a tank.
Soft down here.
We'll go for a swim? Let's go for a swim. Washing the old bikes off. That center's some deep. Oh yeah.
Reckon I don't got my chest waders on, so it sucks.
Go the other way through. Oh, that's too deep. I don't know if that was probably dumping in my CVT. Woo! That's something hard. Man, something hard to navigate through. Oh my God, I thought it was done on that last hole. I thought it was done. There's guys up in the road watching me too. I could have sworn they said, well, he's done. Oh, I missed all the steam coming out of my exhaust. That was a close call. That was really a close call. She just stalled out because that gas cap thing again that just got sucked up some water inside of it. Oh, my heart was pounding during that one. I guess I'm doing a fluid change when I get home. Making sure all my diff oils are alright. They're probably full of water and milk right now, but I get everything vented right up on the bottom of the gas tank here, but I'll tell you, man. Hey, John. Yeah, no, it's, I was in water deeper than that. I'm pretty sure that, some stuff probably got in my diff, so. Better safe than sorry, blow a seal or something like that, so I'll just change them when I get home. I pulled the drain plug out, and she was empty in my belt casing, so. I do apologize, guys. My camera got left on during one of the long stretches of road, so I'm probably going to run out of battery or run out of space on my memory card. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to record as much as I can for you. So if I lose you, my apologies, and I hope you enjoyed this run. Yeah, camera's going to die. You can see what we're up against, though. Scattered all over the place. Camera's dying.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a rough trail.
Yeah. It's a good trail.
Good trail, yeah.
You got her. Whoa! Trying to. What was so hard about that?
I don't know, I went up that way.
Camera dies every couple seconds. The battery's just toast. take like a one. What is this? Well, that's it for this run, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for my new subscribers, and it was great to meet some of my subscribers here today. Once again, RyeGuy8888. For more videos like this, please check out my channel. Have a great day, guys.